And one cried unto another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. And the posts of the door moved at the voice of him that cried, and the house was filled with smoke. Then said I, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of Lords. Isaiah 6:3-5. It is one of the epic stories of the Bible. A popular prophet had a crisis of faith that marked his ministry for decades to come. It's the story of Isaiah the prophet, who in the year of King Uzziah died, found himself in the temple crying out to God. It is in this historical account that we discover a unique example of humanity, encountering God. Isaiah was no doubt moved by the death of the king and ventured to the temple where he began venturing for God. Maybe he was seeking understanding, or maybe he was seeking for some sort of solitude. Whatever the reason may be, we know it created an experience Isaiah would never forget. Let's get honest for a moment. It is in a time of crisis that the potential for you and me to learn something about God truly exists. But not just about God. These situations also possess the potential for us to learn about ourselves. It is the human dilemma we all must face. How will we respond in times of difficulty and crisis? Will we become bitter, or will we become better because of what we are facing, or the dark valley we may be walking through? As for Isaiah, it was life-changing. In this moment, Isaiah got a glimpse of God, unlike anything he has ever experienced. He saw the Lord high and lifted up, and he got a glimpse of his train filling the temple. It was magnificent, it was victorious, it was awesome. However, if Isaiah had not been in a crisis, would he have ever experienced this? We may never know, but it does lead to this point. Let us never resist the struggle that often appears in our life, but rather let us embrace it as something that can give us a deeper understanding of God. Not only did Isaiah give the revelation of how powerful God is, but he also received a revelation of himself. You and I will never truly understand ourselves until we get a better revelation of our God. Isaiah's revelation of God produced an understanding of himself that created him to cry out for cleaning and deliverance. He recognized his need for God. Then we see the next life-altering step in his life. Once he received the revelations of God that brought revelation about himself, he was able to see the purpose of the moment. It was about the mission. When the voice called for someone to go and do the work of God, Isaiah lifted his voice from under the altar and said, Here I am, God, send me. Application. The mission awaits for all, but we must first understand we will never be effective in our call and mission until we have received a greater revelation of God and ourselves. May you seek him with all your heart. May you pray for a better understanding of who you are. Then, when he calls you, you will answer and see God's work, wonders through you.